Praise be to Jesus Christ. John Hagee, a well-known speaker, defines forgiveness as forgiveness is a full pardon, it's a fresh start, it's another chance, it's a new beginning, it's the lifting of a heavy burden, it's the canceling of the debt. It's the key that unlocks the door of resentment. It's a supernatural powers that breaks the chains of bitterness and the shackles of rage and resentment. Elizabeth Mark, the great writer, says, forgiveness is just 4 letters word, L-O-V-E, love. If there is love, there is forgiveness. Let me tell you a joke told by Sr.Annie John in her public address to the youth in Tamil Nadu 3 years back. If a man says sorry when he knows that it is his mistake, then he is wise and honest. Well, if a man says sorry when he knows that he is right, the opposite person is wrong, then he is the husband. Dear friends, the climax of love is forgiveness. Jesus demonstrated his unconditional forgiving love at the foot of the cross. Jesus could destroy with just one word the Roman empires, the scribes and the Pharisees who were mocking at him and even putting him to death. But Jesus did not do that because of his great love. Jesus knew that they were ignorant and they were weak. Therefore, he had compassion for them and said, Father, forgive them, for they did not know what they are doing. And Jesus died for us and gave us salvation. And today, Jesus is asking us to do the same as he did. Dear friends, there is no perfect human being in this world. In our daily living and relationship, we give pain and hurt each other through our thoughts, words, deeds, and actions, knowingly or unknowingly. Therefore, the only solution to live in peace, love, and harmony is to forgive each other and get forgiveness from each other. In forgiveness, the benefit is not the other person, but it is I myself. It is I who experience grace and peace when I forgive. George Herbert says, he who cannot forgive breaks the bridge over which he himself must pass. In the Gospel of Matthew chapter 6 verse 14 and 15 and Luke chapter 6 verse 37, Jesus teaches us in the Lord's Prayer, if you don't forgive, God will not forgive you. If you forgive, God will forgive you. In Matthew chapter 18 verse 21, Peter came and asked Jesus, how often should I forgive? 7 times? Jesus said to him, not 7 times, but 70 times 7. That means without any condition, we have to forgive always. The best example of unconditional forgiving love we see in Luke Gospel, chapter 15, verse 11 to 32. Jesus beautifully narrated the story of a prodigal son. The father, with prodigal love, embraced the prodigal son when he returned back after his reckless living, and there was great joy and happiness and big celebration, and that was the greatest sign of unconditional forgiving love. And as we all know, Blessed Sister Annie Maria's parents forgave unconditionally to the man who killed her. Dear friends, as we are in the holy season of Lent, let us practice this virtue of forgiving love. Let us be generous in forgiving others and receive forgiveness from God and others. I repeat John Hagee's word. Forgiveness is a full pardon. It's a fresh start. It's another chance. It's a new beginning. It's the lifting of a heavy burden from our hearts and minds. So let us love, give forgiveness, and get forgiveness.